They went right to Miami, and now they in Tennessee, right? Memphis. Somebody say he had an Elvis in the ring with him. Anybody see that?
Elvis was in the ring with him.
One of the proof, the man didn't even know his image. Just like he had an impersonator, Elvis, he realized that he's an impersonator of the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. So he had two fakes in the ring. That is so profound. He had a fake Elvis and a fake champ. That's a great couple. Don't forget to write that. Make sure you get that on there. I mean, first thing I see, somebody pointed it out to me. I said, wait a minute, he did what? He had an impersonator of Elvis. I said, you know what? The first thing that clicked in my head, thank God I've ducked more punches than I've took. I said, damn. He sure know his calling. He got a fake Elvis with a fake champ. What perfect couple. That's a perfect relationship. Two impersonators. One is impersonating that did it best, and one is impersonating his Elvis. And Elvis been dead over, what, 30 years? But it's off.
A lot of Mexican fans, that's why you're here.
I have a whole lot of Mexican fans since being De La Hoya.
In a true champion, we have a lot of Mexican fans who admire a true champion, and they're also your fans. And we want to hear a few words. What do you have to say to your fans, in Mexico?
My fans that I love to say in Mexico is that I adopted the name that they have given me, Bernardo Hopkins, and to the Mexican people, I am glad to be involved with their legend, the boxing legend of my time and future, one ballot Hall of Famer Oscar De La Hoya. Is that I'm glad that they had accepted me and buy my fights and also support me. And I have a great following in the West Coast based on the HBO pay-per-view numbers that came in. Most of those numbers, to be honest with you, didn't come from Philly, didn't came from the East Coast, it came from the West Coast. And that tells me that the Mexican population and the support of the Mexican and Latin people have reached out and embraced Bernard Hopkins, and for that I have a lot of great respect, because that put me and my family in a great position, and continue to support me, because I'm going to continue to fight my heart out. And December 3rd, I'm going to give them the most exciting and the most skillful and executional fight that I ever done in my career, knowing that the circumstances is don't knock him out, don't expect to win. I feel confident, and I'm not in no kind of denial of what the paper says, but I am the true undisputed middleweight champion, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm making my 21st title defense of the middleweight title defense of the championship. They haven't convinced me. December 3rd will just be a question mark to some, but it would be my 22nd title defense, based on knowing that I won the first fight. They haven't convinced me through the months that passed since July that I'm going to cave in mentally and think that I have to go take a title. Jermaine didn't take my title. I don't have to take his title. I'm going to take his career come December 3rd. Because they gambled, and they gambled by doing the wrong thing. And when you do the wrong thing, then I had to retaliate. And since the industry gave Jermaine Taylor something that he don't deserve by 90% of the population of people that watch the fight, is now I get a chance to have the last laugh. And the last laugh will come December 3rd. And that's been my career. That's been Bernard Hopkins' forte my whole life. If others have followed me, I've always been challenged. When it needs to be challenged, I strike back. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, they're going to have to humble themselves and realize that not only did they do the wrong thing, they have to find another champion that they want to promote after I'm gone. because that's what this fight can do to this guy. My career is what it is. My career is what it is. I'm not planning on fighting the next 5 or 6 years like Jermaine Teller is. But that has to be questioned after December 3rd. That's how adamant, that's how determined that I am to make a statement way past December 3rd. Because I want them to live with that every day. That they subject this guy to go in the ring. And he accepted, like he should have. But they put him in a situation where he has nothing left to give him. He can't take on the baton. He can't take on the torch. He can't do it after December 3rd.